Hello everyone. Today, let's continue following the events of episode 218. In the previous episode, the golden horned beast devoured precious mineral veins across multiple planets to rapidly restore its divine body, while also discovering that this star region contained countless rare resources. After encountering Venerable Gen, it learned that this place was not a forbidden zone, but a sacred land created by the ancestor of the starry sky beasts, used to generate resources and protect the race. This region is divided into the outer starry sky, which imprisons outsiders, and the inner starry sky for its own kind, with the starry sky divine mountain at the center. In the end, the golden horned beast followed Gen to the mountain, where many powerful beings were gathered, leaving Luo Feng both shocked and worried about his identity being exposed. In episode 218, Luo Feng, in the identity of a golden horned beast, finally meets his own kind after nearly 100,000 years of wandering the universe, and not just a few, but more than 10 universe venerable level golden horned beasts. This deeply shocks him. These fellow clansmen are extremely warm and welcoming, treating him like a brother who has just returned, since they themselves once wandered alone for long periods before being accepted by the Alliance. Luo Feng adopts the name Golden Feng Venerable to blend in, while quietly observing the rare sense of unity and kinship within the Starry Sky Beast Alliance, even as he grows more cautious about his true identity being discovered. Led by the group of venerables, Luo Feng quickly enters the Starry Sky Divine Mountain, a massive black mountain range spanning several light years. Every rock feels like a black hole, filled with mysterious aura and terrifying pressure. Inside are countless regions, grand palaces, and even areas where teleportation is possible thanks to spatial fluctuations set up by the ancestor. Along the way, Luo Feng learns that the golden horned beast lineage is incredibly powerful, possessing two universe lords, the ancient golden horn lord and the newly risen but terrifying total annihilation lord. This makes him realize the special status of this lineage among the 12 peak bloodlines. When he arrives before the palace of the golden horn lord, a gigantic flying palace treasure over 100 million kilometers tall radiating endless pressure, Luo Feng immediately senses the gap in power. Outside, immortal-level golden horned beasts watch curiously, unable to recognize him despite knowing nearly all their kin. After being summoned inside, the venerables withdraw, leaving Luo Feng alone to face the two universe lords. Inside the hall, the two lords look down upon him with an overwhelming presence like the universe itself, causing his bloodline to tremble. However, they are surprisingly gentle and highly value him, believing that reaching near universe overlord strength on his own is extremely rare. They decide to nurture him as a key talent, providing resources, techniques, and inheritances to help him break through to Universe Lord. If successful, their lineage would have 3 Universe Lords, reaching the pinnacle among all bloodlines. They also reveal that this place contains countless inheritances and treasures, including body and soul amplification techniques, as well as high-level inheritances related to divine envoys, divine generals, and even the ancestral god religion. This makes Luo Feng realize the immense value of this opportunity, while also feeling regret that as a human, he cannot truly belong here. Just then, the two universe lords receive an order from the ancestor, the supreme being of the starry sky beasts, who wishes to meet Luo Feng personally. This instantly raises the tension, as being seen through could expose his identity with unpredictable consequences. When Luo Feng hears he will meet the ancestor, he becomes extremely nervous, as he has never even met a universe's strongest being within the human race. Led to the peak of the divine mountain, he passes strict guards representing the 12 peak bloodlines and finally meets the ancestor. The ancestor appears in a massive, terrifying form, and with just one glance, completely sees through Luo Feng. When left alone, the ancestor directly exposes Luo Feng's true identity as a human. With no way to hide, Luo Feng reveals his true form and admits everything. However, the ancestor does not punish him. Instead, he reveals the truth. Everything was arranged by Luo Feng's master, Sitting Mountain Guest, who paid a great price to grant him this opportunity. He also reveals a shocking secret: the starry sky beasts are descendants of divine beasts, and this alliance holds the true inheritance of that path. But this opportunity comes with a nearly impossible trial. Luo Feng must defeat the ancestor's avatar to leave. If he fails, he will be trapped forever. The ancestor even reveals a bet with his master, confident that Luo Feng cannot succeed. Luo Feng is then sent into the divine beast world, a separate universe where time flows 10,000 times faster. The world is filled with giant statues of divine beasts and countless techniques, even peak universe lord-level secret arts. Yet the requirement remains nearly impossible: either create a peak technique as an immortal or become a universe's strongest being. At first, Luo Feng feels hopeless. But after studying the statues and thinking deeply, he discovers another path, using the innate ability, I am the universe, of the golden horned beast, a terrifying technique comparable to top-tier secret arts. He immediately shifts focus and cultivates the Nine Tribulations secret technique to elevate his life gene level. By absorbing and fusing large amounts of blood river crystals, his gene level rises from 7,000 to 9,000, then 9,900 times. After 62 years in the divine beast world, he completes the 7th stage and reaches the legendary perfect gene level. Now filled with confidence, Luo Feng believes that with his perfected divine body and the I am the universe ability, he finally has the power to challenge, and possibly defeat, the ancestor's avatar, opening a path out of the divine beast world without waiting countless epochs. And that's the end of episode 218. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next episodes.